if you like extend it out, like
Not too far, but
so for you,
more than that.
yeah. So for you, if you're finding you're having to put your feet out and your knees are like way below your hips, don't feel bad about putting them flat on the sides, right? Because you want to. That's first thing you do. You really want to knees.
Okay.
I think in the boot,
Guys, when I stop you,
That's okay.
freeze frame.
Yeah. But if you need to create more,
So I go, so let's go again, let's stop.
so you can make sure you have your foot that's maintaining your suit. Which it sounds like.
So should we leave it like this?
For on the machine, if you're using the machine, guys, it's up to you. Make sure the knees are not higher than the hips, like Tom was saying. I like to have flat. That's what I mean. You don't tuck one back because then you lose hip rotation, right? You get jammed. I like to have them flat just because I'm a typewriter. I tend to like
the face here,
go
the bicep starts to
then I find myself hopping back
there where you're able to look under your arm.
So I find with my feet are flat on the ground, it gives me just a more stable base. So it's up to you. You can have them straight up if that's the way you like it, or you can have them flat like that, or you can have one like this. If that works too. Great.
Is someone as tall as Kim going to be able to put her feet flat on a dragon boat? I know she would in an outrigger.
C665, she might be able to slide them under and put them flat.
Yeah, okay.
But again, for her cues will be where her knee is ending up. If it's too high,
Yeah.
then she's going to have to try to figure out how to put them through and under. Does that make sense to you? Do you guys have a BUK or a Millennium?
No, it's a 616.
616?
I put one.
Feel the pressure there.
Right, so they go right through the little round part, right? Yeah. So that might be well she has to do it. Or she can put one through and then slightly flat if
So what we
that's
don't
what it
want
makes.
is where we get forward,
But
we
you sound
drive,
like you got it.
and then sit up. We want all those things to happen together.
Maybe Coach Nick can take a look at you and see where
I'm not exactly square
Drive,
because
sit
the
up.
boat,
the way it curves around.
I don't really,
And then sit up.
there doesn't seem to be a better
So
option.
you're not getting any pain or anything there.
I mean, what I generally say is, you know, you've got to find
Yeah.
what works for you so you can at least recruit, you know, the hips and legs.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, you know, you're sort of wasting your time.
So it sounds, as long as the hip is, or the knees are lower than the hip, then you're in a good spot. And however you create that will be up to you. Like it sounds like Kim's got it.
Yeah, there's no hard fast rule. Well, at least I don't tell anybody any hard fast rule. I say, look, you know, find what works for you.
Exactly.
But you know, you've got to be able to, you know, use your hips and your legs.
Slow, as they say. So Tom was getting to work on, because I guess your evaluation was one.
I was pulling.
Oh, great. That's great.
Quick.
Okay,
So let's.
one of the things that you notice here is when we started, we had really weakness and now it feels walking. Okay, so that left leg.
Okay, so as he pointed out, he has noticed with the pre-workers as well that we're doing a lot of the same things on every piece of equipment. I just saw you initiation again. Okay, so look to the catch.
Right ends.
Yeah. I'd like you to lift your chest up first. There you go. Do you see the change? You went from being collapsed there to being proud chest, long neck.
Right.
Good. So now that your head's come up,
Yeah.
So there's lots
this
of
is where
things
it's
happening.
documented in the
The
socket.
big thing for me is
Right,
consistency.
Okay.
So go back to the way before it collapsed.
And then
Right.
the longer
So do you see
you
the
work,
difference?
the
When
more
you
you
stand up,
feel
so chest, proud chest. Yes.
A little bit
And
back.
now,
So where you started with that big frame, nice and extended.
if you pretend this is the water,
Is really nice. So
right,
the more
you're out
you
of the
keep
water,
that
you're outside of the
keeping
boat a little bit,
not
right? And
short
now
shoulders,
become
keep
proud.
yourself there,
It's gonna
allows
collapse
it
in
to
your leg.
Right, okay.
Key
With
for
these
you
machines,
is
let's run for a second. So remember that setup that you did, so you went from here, you drop the top shoulder, gently to the socket where it's supposed to be. And if you were to look to the right, it's your bicep. You wouldn't see
So
air.
it's not,
Okay?
it's not the right
These
leg
machines were
comes
best
forward and back, it's the left leg that goes
if
back.
the pulley and the rope stay parallel to the floor. You guys see that? Okay. Right? So if you think about this being the water, you're inserting this blade and running it parallel
The
along
last
the
thing for you guys, if you're working on your.
I have a bad tendency to set up
So what I mean by that
at
is
the
on
front
your.
really high. See what the rope is
treat it like
done?
a rowing
Right?
machine.
Right here.
Forward and
And
back,
then I come down.
forward and back.
So now I've created, like if you look at the pulley there, I've created two motions on it. I've created a downward motion
set your blades.
And now I'm pressing down below. So I've got the high low, and I'm not utilizing the pulley properly.
Helps us set
Right?
hips.
So when you're using the machine, you want to set up low. Your body comes front, set up low to make sure this is pulling
Ideal
straight
stroke
forward.
motion outside.
So if you see yourself creating a high motion, drop down really low, creating a
This
happy
is
base.
the, picture this as
Then you've got a
bottom
problem, right? You're not efficiently using the machine, and you won't go as far.
So the line facing that
So we'll put you back up at the catch.
as we go forward.
So as you come forward now,
and enter
we're not going to
water.
set up here like that, right? You're going to be setting low. Okay? I like how you fix yourself a little bit so chest, because you're very flexible, right? Remember how Tom was talking about overreaching? Right.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to set it
Push off that max wall.
anything farther than that, and that's not effective reach. You guys remember talking about it? And that's probably hard on here. Yeah, and
So
we're
that's
going to
just
do
like for ideal stroke.
And then as you're
And for
pulling,
a lot of us,
you're
the
going to want
danger
to
too
pull.
becomes that when we go back and forth,
And
we tend to
keep that straight as long as you can. Thinking about pulling, and as Tom was saying, pressing down, putting power through there at the same time as you're pulling.
So you actually that's pretty well is move forward.
There you go.
set.
That's good right there.
Basically
So
one-
what Tom said, what we're looking for is about heart level. So the top hand right about heart level. Okay, so you push down right about there. Okay. And now you're going to exit. You're just going to let yourself and your hip move forward to the front. Good. And you're not going to collapse. Right? There you go.
So if I'm up in the air, right?
So
If I'm up in the air, there's no tension.
sit up.
There. It's just like paddling through the air. So
Good.
it's the same thing as doing it on the water. Sunset,
Good.
high, start to pull.
And then the recovery,
Fly back, blade,
yeah,
water.
The recovery, Nick, what are you teaching them in the recovery?
I gotta move.
Are you teaching
11 o'clock and 1 o'clock
Or is it more like if you were to look at 12
no,
o'clock?
no, I say 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, just like in the clinic before.
Yeah.
But again, to like I put on those things, whether it's right or wrong, to initiate the thing from the hips again.
Again, yeah,
And-
so
and
it's
sort of-
exactly the same thing as
yeah.
regular. You recover, so you recover at 1 o'clock. Yep.
Forward
There
and
you go.
down.
So, I mean, the tough thing is, you know, you're setting up for your next stroke. It's not,
So big chest. There you go. There you go. Yep.
Round.
Good.
And forward and down. So it's flat.
So that dropped right down over your top hand.
Oh,
So
okay.
don't let it go past your heart.
Flat on
So
top.
you're out here. Yep. Good. Yep. And so for you, keep that chest proud. Keep this as straight as you can for as long as you can. There you go. Beautiful.
So once you try to more short
So proud chest.
keep my head up.
Yeah,
You
head
know,
up.
it's hard to not do this for me.
Yeah. Do you put your head down when you're racing?
I don't know, maybe we're doing.
well, Kim, for what it's worth, and I might be doing her a disservice here, I mean, if Cammy Jane was teaching this clinic, she'd say exactly the same thing, but when she's paddling, she puts her head
Oh,
down.
absolutely. And she's got one of these.
Yeah.
You know, she drives them. So we always say, don't do what we do when you see us in the road. We do it. She has. It's okay. Don't let the top end push down too far. Okay. Okay. Right there. Yes. Yeah. So another cue would be this bottom hand. It reaches that hip around. There. Perfect.
A little higher.
Good. So now you're overcompensating here again. Going to enter by your toes. That's for you. Chest up. There. So if anybody's with Kim and you're coaching or you're working together, for her it's chest up. Okay. Oh, now I'm going back to bicep. Hold it. Go.
So possibly good things happen. When you think about finishing off that stroke.
There, together, right?
So don't just kind of.
It's a pretty good clinic so far. A lot of stuff.
There you go. There you go. That's getting better.
PS4 and I can't even push them to reach them because it's
What's a PS4?
You want to be all beautiful.
I can't even reach them. You're just like,
Extended
Yeah.
rather than
Yeah. So when you're, it is. So in your head, thinking, am I effectively reaching for my feeling?
Okay, these are going to turn out rather long if